this is Aude, your INFJ lawyer here. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about personal development and everything related to an independent and meaningful life. So today I'm going to share with you how having a like mentality versus abundance mindset can literally waste years of your life. And I will give you very concrete example so that you really understand how it works, what to do about it, and it's probably not what you think you should be doing. But before we dive in, please subscribe to that channel to receive notification every time a new video comes out. And if you want to work with me privately to create your epic life, get in touch. My details are in the comments below. You can also download the ebook to help you control areas of your life. As I mentioned, I'm going to use a metaphor to illustrate how frequencies of fear, doubt, shame, inadequacies that are often present in your system as a result of a programming and overreactivity to your environment slow down your vibrational frequencies. To appreciate that fear, doubt, shame, inadequacies really get in the way of your own progression. So let's say you have a fear around money, like mentality, which leads you to hesitate whether you're going to buy or not something you like. And you go within your mind in circle assessing the various reasons why you should or should not indulge into the spending, thus spending considerable energy hesitating. The fear and the lack mentality is literally munching your energy and invaded the mind. And any decision that comes at the end of a very lengthy process, which is based until this lack mentality, is not always completely satisfactory. First of all, there are a lot of chances that you're not going to enjoy your purchase the same way as somebody who would proceed from an abundance mentality. Maybe part of yourself will say, oh my God, it's too expensive, it's too pressured, and you may end up not even using it so much. I know people like that. They purchase new things and they stay in the closet forever. Now, if you are someone that acts from an unlimited mindset, you will make your purchase decision quickly and then move on. You will get probably an emotional benefit out of it. It could be added confidence, a vibe of happiness, of content that will translate outside and attract more of the light. And this is how vibration and frequencies work. I would like to illustrate with a second example that can have more consequences than the purchase of a simple t-shirt. And let's say that you have unworthiness issue, and God knows that many of us have at one level or another. And you meet this guy you think you like because he ticks many boxes. I'm talking from the female point of view because obviously I'm a female, but it also works for gentlemen also. I'm taking the subject of dating, but this also completely apply for finance, for example. The unworthiness that also a translation of the lack mentality will be pervasive to any area of your life. If you have a lack mentality in a dating, chances are you are also with your earning, with your business decision, and so on and so forth. That's why it is so important. Anyway, let's go back to my example. So you meet this guy, you think you like him because he ticks the many boxes. And the many boxes are very often the translation of the programming that you've built around you as a consequence of your environment and your diverse experiences. But someone deep inside, your higher self or your subconscious know that this guy is actually not for you. And we've all been there, and we're taken away by the chemistry. Oh my God, and he takes this, and he's got a good job, and he's super handsome. But you choose to ignore the little voice within, and you go ahead. And this happened because you're not in sync with your subconsciousness. As I said, the checklist decision is based on ego, on programming and fake identities. And the other, the instinct, the red flag, the sort of feeling that we generally choose not to listen is a deeper knowledge that something is amiss. The problem is that things become even more confusing when you meet somebody you have immediate chemistry with and do not wait to know whether this first impression is validated by a true and deeper connection, such as common values, interests, good communication. And something happens when the investment you offered promises high return, easy, but you don't do your due diligence. Chemistry, excitement literally set aside your internal signal. And your reptilian brain, conditioned by years of programming, your ego makes a choice that usually confirm a pattern. And this is where you have to stop. And I know, dear one, it's extremely, extremely difficult as long as you're below the veil of consciousness and you're not aware that something exists. You literally go next to your life. It's like walking down the wrong path and missing everything. This happens when you have not dismantled the traumatic event that caused you to feel unworthy or unlovable in the first place, as well as the process that has been confirming such unworthiness over the years. And as a result, you become enmeshed with the wrong person, and it can be for many, many years. And you may even end up having children with them, and maybe and most probably replicate the same programming over generations. And now you're stuck in a drama-like relationship, or at least unsatisfactory life, only to end up realizing after many years that you knew from the get-go that you were not whole or still had things to heal when you made the decision to be and stay with the person. But you still get involved because of your unworthiness issue. As an example, I know many people, they stay together 20, 30 years until the children go to uni. So the glue that maintained them more or less together disappear, and then the couple explodes. And of course, these are relations or business that extends over a few years. And chances are you even forced the process at times when this was probably not the best idea, as the relationship or the deal was not, so to speak, flowing between your business partner. This is why we hear often the concept of letting go. Letting go means accepting when something is not really working. You've done what you could, but there's a time where wisdom would dictate to accept what doesn't really work together. And there are many considerations why you try to make it work, but they're usually based on ego and fear of loneliness. If you own the idea of the divine within, you would not have attracted this relationship that get you stuck for too long, repeating defeating patterns. What I mean by the divine within is the very core of who you are. It is the very rough diamond, the holy grail, which is overshadowed by these programmings, by layers of fake identity. Had you not that wedge between you and your subconscious, you would have been comfortable to wait for a better, more suitable relationship or business deal. So in such circumstances, breaching with your higher self is an inside job, and it is about being who you need to be. You're a human being, you're not a human having or a human doing, right? And I invite you to see my previous video on why you attract an unavailable partner and how to end this pattern. And why also most of the relationship advice will probably prove totally inefficient to correct any pattern you might have. Because to be often required to let go of everything else that pertains to the doing or the having. The word of appearance and subtle conditioning will get you stuck in the wrong path. And this, dear one, requires work and go back home to yourself. And it requires time with yourself. And I'm not saying not do anything, do not meet anybody. But sometimes you do need to be alone with yourself and understand what you really want. So it's an introspective work. And when you start to vibrate higher, you manifest faster, as there is an unobstructed flow of energy coursing through your body, and that will literally translate onto your solid reality. When there is fear, blame, shame, resentment, and all these different programs deeply entrenched in your system, it takes you a lot longer. It doesn't matter if you met 20 guys, 30 guys, as long as you're running from a programming, you have very little chance to find the right one, if not none. And it will take you forever to get to what you want, and sometimes you will never get it. I suppose that what I'm trying to say here, is you will gain and not waste time by working on yourself instead of multiplying experiences based on worthiness, fear, shames, which will only confirm a pattern, ingrain it even deeper in your system and waste years of your life. So the stillness of yourself is the quickest way and the surest to attract your vibrational match in any areas of your life. I hope this video was useful. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you get out of this video, and until next time, stay aware and attractive. Bye.